A lot of people online talk about souls, and I feel like there's a lot of misconception, especially if you've never heard about souls before or have learned about what a soul actually is. It can be quite a difficult thing to comprehend. People often refer to their soul as saying something like, that doesn't sit right with my soul. I felt that in my soul. And these things can be true, but I feel like this is something that's been thrown around a lot and is not really referring to what a soul actually is. A soul is like an energy being. You have so many souls on Earth, but also outside of Earth. Souls are energy beings that want to learn something, they want to experience something. Souls are energy beings that don't have a body. They can inhabit a body, but they don't have a physical body. They're just energy, they're just love. And the reason why it's so important to know what a soul is because you think you have one, but actually you are one. The body that you have is not yours. The body that you have is not who you are. It is just a vessel to move through a human life, to move through a life on Earth. And the reason why souls go to Earth to live a human life is because they want to learn something. Souls inhabit a body, they choose a life just because they want to experience something. Just like we have as actual humans, you learn from experience. And that's something a soul can do unless it is in a human or any other physical form. And before you yourself, as your soul, decided to go into a human, to live a life, and to learn something, they actually chose the thing that they wanted to experience and learn. For example, for me, I am almost sure that the thing that my soul wanted to experience is to lose itself over and over and over again. I have lost a connection to my soul about 100 times plus. And that is something my soul wanted to experience. My soul wanted to be able to learn how to get back connected to a body that it is inhabited in. The way to figure out what your soul's purpose was is to look at your life on a grand scheme. What is something that's been reoccurring in your life over and over and over again and has been something that you feel like, do I have to learn this lesson again? That is probably why your soul is here, because they want to experience it over and over and over again until they learn the full lesson. And the way this is set up is through a contract. So before your soul goes to Earth and becomes a human, they choose their parents, they choose what theme their life will be, they choose basically a lot of things that have to do with how your life flows and what happens in your life. And so all those lessons that you've been learning is something that your soul wanted. It's something that your soul put inside of their contract, that they wanted to do this, go to Earth to do exactly this and experience exactly this to be able to grow and level up. A lot of other things are put into a soul contract. For example, who are the other souls that are going to teach you this lesson? For example, you have an awful ex, right? Like, this person did you so dirty, they did so many things wrong to you in this lifetime. You and their soul have both agreed that you're going to do this to each other in this lifetime. Because you both agreed that it's something that you wanted to experience. It's a very ungrateful task to have, honestly. I could look at all my exes and be like, that was shit, but thank you. Because you did exactly what we told each other we were gonna do. And besides coming to Earth to learn something, souls also come with a purpose. Some souls' purpose is to bring love, to bring light. Some souls' purpose is to just wake up other people, to make them realize that they are their souls instead of humans. Just like what I'm doing right now. My soul's purpose is to heal and to help, which is the purpose of a lot of souls. And the way in which people are going to be helping each other is all very different. Some people make music that really helps other people. Some people talk to a camera. It's important to find what your soul's purpose is. And a very important step towards that is making a connection with your soul. So a lot of us out there, we're not connected to our soul. I've been disconnected from my soul, like I said, about 100 times. I'm very lucky with my upbringing and knowing from very early on in my life, that I am my soul. However, the distraction of life is something that gets us very detached from our soul. Not only that, the moment we are born as babies, we completely forget that we are souls. So finding the truth of who we really are, that we truly are our souls, is part of most souls' journey. Now, like I said, I got that very easily. I was just presented it on like a silver platter, basically, by my mom. But even though I knew, I saw all of the distraction of human life as so much more important for the longest time. When you cannot live a fulfilled life without that connection, without actually being your soul. So recovering the connection to your soul is very valuable, is very important to living a fulfilled life. And how do you get connected to your soul again? Well, there's a lot of people out there who are healers who can help you with that. It's obviously important to go find a real healer instead of someone who's just out for your money. This is something you can feel. You can feel if someone is a true healer or not. The important part is to find what is blocking you to have the connection with your soul. Often we as humans, we experience a lot of things, we experience trauma, and then we get disconnected from our soul. So in order to reconnect, we have to heal the trauma. You can do that through meditation, you can do that through going to therapy, you can go to a healer. These are ways to be able to get connected to your soul again. And when you're connected to your soul, you can live from fulfillment. I love watching a lot of videos about manifestation, and the way to manifest is honestly from fulfillment. I think if you watch these videos as well, you will see that people often say you cannot manifest from lack. And the question that often arises from that is, how can I manifest from fulfillment when I don't have the thing yet? Well, the real fulfillment is coming from your soul. If you are connected to your soul, you feel fulfilled. You feel like there's nothing else that you need. There might be things that you want because we're here for a human life. We're here to experience it. We're here to have things in human life. But the honest, true, real fulfillment is coming from being connected to your soul, the light being of love that you truly are. I hope this little crash course on the soul made sense. I hope this can help you in your journey. If you want to follow me on my journey, you can follow me on Instagram and on TikTok, and I'll see you in the next one.